coming soon. Until then, enjoy the vibes.
My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. Johnson. My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. My baby, your body's on fire. This one not bad do with the da. Me, I no get time on the da. Dada cover my face, calling me la bada. Biggie man, we know the where I bada. Man, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and make it die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and make it die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commend it.
I can't come and kill myself.
Anything when I do, what they try to they do on my way.
I can't come and kill myself.
Plenty survive we face, just to make sure money day. All my people that go say I know one buy, I know one die, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want jump like, I want buy me food, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me what what's it come? You back up, all the pen, they get it, ride the wind, and the feet, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? You back up, all the pen, they get it, ride the wind, and the feet. Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows I'm juggling, flow like the ocean, my boat I'm paddling. Shadashin up Ella, that's my bro, my family, goes in chains. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. Like I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become mission, I be head of state. For my people, then go say, I know one fight, I know one time, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, my nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. They can get ride the money, and the beat, die for nothing. My nigga. What's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. The gallon, ride the women, and no kids, die for nothing. Oluwa Bana,
All right. Good night to everybody. This live is not going to be extremely long, but I told y'all I was busy today. I'm literally just getting in the house. I really haven't even had a chance to kind of like, settle in or whatever. But I did finally get my hair done. I was late as hell to the appointment. I got lost trying to find the place. So let's discuss this picture that I talked about earlier. So on my video, I did a live and I was saying that they took a group picture. So I saw over at the spaceship, people were like, where's this fake picture at? There was no picture, yada, yada, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So this is what I was told. Okay. So I was told that Shawn Bradley agreed, to do a group picture. Now, whether that's the truth or not, I don't know, because I'm hearing things from several different places. And after dinner, there was a group picture taken. However, Club Chat didn't come down in the area where the dinner was, or I guess in the same area where the other people were. I don't know because I'm not on the ship, so I can only go by like when I'm being told. And to be honest, some of the times when I'm getting the information, I'm not even like thoroughly into it, even though I know they're gone right now. And that's because my weekend has been busy. So the reason why I consider it to be a picture with Club Chat is because just Andrea is in the picture. Is she not Club Chat? Maybe she's not Club Chat and I have it confused. I don't know. And I'm not saying these things to start anything or to start any mess, because this is really just commentary. I'm not taking it all that serious. Like, I've been supporting just Andrea's page. She's been over here. I think seems to be a cool person. She's doing giving away clothes and stuff like that. So I kind of thought that she was Club Chat. Now, I will tell you what my sources told me. My sources told me that Club Chat kind of moves as a unit. They move as one. They don't really do the separation thing. So I kind of chuckled and I said to myself, well, if just Andrea is Club Chat, she must be the wild child. Now, I told you guys, okay, so Vibrant says, just Andrea is Club Chat, but she also hangs out with Passa. See, that's what I thought, because I remember a time, I don't remember if it was with Shawn or if it was because of somebody else, but I remember her talking about being a foster parent. I don't remember if she was giving tips to people or if she was talking about her own experience. It was so long ago and so many years ago. But hey, Coach White, hope you're feeling good. Hey, Dr. LaShonda, Michelle's daughter, DC the Purple Diva, Vibrant, Frank, I hope you're on your best behavior. So yeah, sometimes I don't always know who's in what or what like that. Now, the person that I believe, because Babe Nation says they have a representative that's there. I'm not going to sit here and say anybody's name or whatever, because they'll be like, oh, you doxing somebody or whatever. But some people don't believe that people have people there that is watching. And maybe the lady who's with Babe Nation, maybe she didn't agree to get information for anybody. I don't know. Maybe she's just there to have a good time. But there are people from different groups. And at the end of the day, we all share subscribers. It's just that some of our subscribers are more loyal to, said content creator versus the other one. Okay. That girl J76 says just Andrea also used to be heavily Babe Nation. Okay. Now, these are the things that I'm kind of been aware of. And see, my thing is this: how I'm getting my information, this person is not really connected to YouTube in the beef sector like that. So a lot of times I have to take the information and try to piece it together, myself, because every single person who went on this trip is not, a content creator. Now, what I did discover today, and this is only because Jay Wilson posted a picture on his channel, Ebony757. She is a great usher. She is a great usher, and she is over there at the meet and greet. Now, I heard that the Carnival cruise within itself, that there's been plenty to do. It's really fun, but it can be overwhelming, especially for people who, might have social anxiety or may easily get worked up or whatever like that, because it's a lot of there. So when they said that they say the Shawn guy. So the Shawn guy and his group of people, which is, we know that's Club Chat, they don't move if he ain't moving. Like, whatever they do, they're doing it together. And, basically they're just moving as a unit. At the end of the day, I think, and I'm not saying this because, I wave the white flag, but what I am saying is, if you're going to crash somebody's event or whatever, it would be best to move as a unit, because you don't know what the temperature is going to be. You don't know when somebody's going to get in their feelings and when somebody's going to feel some type of way. You know what I mean? Because from my understanding, Jay Wilson doesn't necessarily feel any type of way about it. And of course, I haven't spoke with him, so I can't speak for him. Neither am I trying to do that. But when he gets back, y'all know me, I'm going to hit links and I'm going to ask questions. Right now, they are in the middle of the ocean. They haven't even gotten to Bahamas yet. Okay. So they will be in Bahamas tomorrow, Sunday, and then they will be coming back on Monday. They said she's sweet. They did her wrong over there. She seems like a sweet person from her videos. She really does. So, but there's separate, Babe Nation people. Now, I don't know how deep they are in the nation. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know, what's the tea, because I'm not really here to like I spy on everybody or anything like that. Well, I kind of am. I kind of wanted to know what the hell was going on. Kind of what I thought it was going to be like Love and Hip Hop, but it's been anything of that. There has been some tension. There has been some tension. I agree with that, Mimi. I agree with that. I'm not gonna lie about that. If you have social anxiety, don't go on a cruise. There are people everywhere. Most people who go on cruises are very friendly people. And also, everyone, you have different groups of people, right? So you have different groups, meaning like, okay, you got Babe Nation, you got Club Chat, you got the Rider Lives, you got the Pieces, you have the Misunderstood calls her people the Galaxy. You have them, you have all of those people together. You got the army up in the building. Basically, you got a sniper, okay? You got a sniper up on the rooftop, okay? You got a sniper on the top of the goddamn cruise at the cruise deck, okay? So you have all of that. So what you have mixed is people who are different in personality. You have people who are different in their experiences of traveling. You have people who are, regular cruisers. They do this all the time, or often. You have people where this is their first cruise. This is some people's first time traveling. There is, even though it's a cruise or whatever, and you're out there, you do have people who are able to smoke, and smoke whatever it is that they want to smoke. So, that's a thing too. Now, I did speak to someone who's a moderator of mine, and she goes cruising a lot. And she was telling me that when she went on Carnival Cruise, she said it was funky of marijuana from everybody smoking or whatever in the smoking area, because she says she smokes cigarettes or whatever. She smokes Newports. So she had to go over there in the smoking area. So she said it was like real smoked out or whatever. But she said they did have dogs and stuff like that there to like, sniff around and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're cool with it, as it's going there, but maybe not cool with it coming back, or if they don't care. Either way, I don't know. I'm not on the boat and I'm not going to jail, so it doesn't make a difference to me. And I hope nobody else gets into any type of trouble, because, it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? And if you can't go a day or two without, smoking marijuana or something like that, you probably need to go to rehab and don't skip it, like Amy Whitehouse was telling her parents. So we do have some tension, because although I think Jay Wilson accepted, what it was, from my understanding, I think he had probably heard that things were going to be, happening. I don't know if that's just being said now because, it happened or whatever. But there were people who they were aware that Shawn was going to be coming. Now, you guys heard me say on Friday, the Club Chat and Babe Nation was going to be in the building. I named a couple other groups, and it wasn't to be disrespectful towards them. But what I said was, as far as I know, they don't have anybody from those groups at the Juicy Cation or Tree Cation, which is understandable because it's not their, event. So I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I'm just saying there's such a large group of different people. And what's up, Coolin? So let me see. 300 says Carnival is cracking down on marijuana use on their ships this year. Like you said, they have dogs sniffing around cabins in the ship to catch people smoking weed. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be one of those people that's caught up, because the worst place to be caught up would be in that other country. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how a lot of those people make money. The police and stuff, they basically do extortion. Um, they go around the crime. I mean, some of them you can pay the police officer and they put the money in their pocket to go their own separate way. I just wouldn't want to be caught up with it. What's up, Uppity? I want to talk to you too before I end my live, even though this live is not going to be like real late. There have been some people who have been bringing issues, from home on the cruise, and I think that's a little bit wild, because if I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. Okay. And even though I didn't consider myself to be on vacation when I was gone, I was still pretty much out the country. So I really don't have time to be addressing no YouTube stuff or no whatever's going back home. If it's my children, they can hit me up on the phone. And also, what I will give this tip to anybody, if they're not aware, if you have the internet package, if I was you, I would download WhatsApp and I will put WhatsApp on your phone. That way, you can call other people who have WhatsApp, and then you wouldn't have to worry about paying those fees. If you have an iPhone, I would also put my iPhone on airplane mode. And then that way, if people send you some, text messages and you want to then open them when you're on airplane mode, because, I know the minute I got into Jamaica, like the minute I touched down, it started connecting, and T-Mobile and Digicel are on the same line or whatever. So they started telling me, like, I think it was like 50 cents to send a text, 10 cents to open one, some crazy amount of money per, minutes per, talking or whatever. Also too, if you're on Instagram, you can use Instagram to make phone calls and, using the Wi-Fi package. If you're connected with, said people on Facebook, you can do that and make your call. So that's just a little something I wanted to say there. Okay, so Mimi says, I have been on a lot of cruises. I watched dogs get pulled to the side. If they catch you on the way back from the ship with any contraband, you will be in trouble. And a lot of times what they do is they wait for you to have it coming back, because the sea is really not protected by anybody. It's not protected by the FBI or said police station or whatever. So that could be a thing where they kind of just let loose on the way going down, but on the way coming back, you may have problems. So if I was any of those people, I would get rid of that or use what I have and just be done with it, because it's not worth it at all. Although, Frank, I can't put that up on the screen now. Okay, so RNY TV says, facts. I learned the hard way when I got back from Jamaica. My bill was sky high. Oh, yes. Some people think because, I have an international, I'm not an international, I got long distance, free long. No, that's not long distance. That's international. That's something completely different. Now, if you're flying, a lot of times, at the airports, they will have like cell phone packages, and you can go ahead and get, a chip or a certain amount of minutes or whatever like that. Like, I have a Jamaican number, but basically because I'm not there enough to really be holding on to it, when I leave, I just leave it there at the house. You know what I'm saying? But it's not worth it to get those crazy bills and stuff like that. But I will tell you this. I'm not talking about Jay Wilson, and I'm not talking about Vivian, because this was their thing. But I'm going to tell you, everybody was not comfortable with Club Chat being there. And everybody is not comfortable with Club Chat being there. Okay? Some people are a little nervous. Is everybody having a good time? Yes. I haven't heard any stories about anyone not having a good time. I heard that Jay Wilson is a good host, but I also heard some really good, positive things about Shawn. So I don't know if this is just an act that he's putting on for right now. I can only tell you my experience meeting Shawn. He's the type of person that you can go somewhere with, and someone that's going to be very attentive to your needs, is going to make sure that you are okay, that you are having a good time, that you're not in need of anything, that you are more comfortable before he's comfortable. That is his persona outside of YouTube. YouTube, he's one way, but in face to face is something totally different. So I can believe, that some people have had, in some interactions with him, and they feel like, wow, he's not who I thought he would be. You know what I'm saying? Now, Angie, I hope I ain't saying too much. Angie was at the pre-party. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, she was. I wasn't there, but they say I don't know what the hell is going on. And so if y'all looking at the picture and you thinking, well, how can you recognize Angie, you know what I mean, in videos? Because Angie got the same hair and the same name. So all you got to do is do process of elimination. Get into it. Okay? Now, I will, now tomorrow is going to be interesting too, because they're going to be in Bahamas. Also too, let me just tell people that may not be used to cruising or whatever like that. When you leave out of Florida, and I'm not saying that that's the worst place, but that's where a lot of people leave from Florida, because they have the most ships and stuff like that. And a lot of people do the little, 3-day cruises or whatever, and they're very affordable. But let's be honest, when everybody can afford it, you're going to get everybody in every group of people. You're going to get ratchet, ghetto, decent, hardworking. You're going to get blue. You're going to get a mixture of all, retired people, whatever, because it is affordable. And sometimes it's good to do stuff that isn't affordable, because when everybody can't afford it, then everybody is not there, meaning any old kind of riffraff. I'm just saying. Okay. Now I heard that Angie's hair is gorgeous. Okay. I heard her hair is gorgeous. I heard she's gorgeous in real life. And I heard that Angie is a good time. That's what I heard. Okay. Sure did. Hold on. Somebody said what? Oh, I gotta find the thing. Oh, what picture? Okay. So there was a picture taken, and it was a group picture. So it was like Tracy and Pieces, Miss MU and her people, Rada Liz, and then it was some people. Well, I'll say just Andrea. She's from Club Chat. And then there was a Babe Nation person in this picture. I'm not going to say the person's name, but the person's name starts with a B. You know who you are. I don't need to say your name. So when people were asking, like Shawn, if he took a picture, and he was like, he hadn't taken pictures with anybody all day. When I say Club Chat, yes, he is the CEO, the founder of Club Chat. But when I say Club Chat, I mean anyone who's affiliated with Club Chat. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. Now, I did hear that he was open to taking a picture. Maybe he won't even take it, because now I've said, hey, there's this picture and blah, 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 blah. I just think whatever he wants to do and whatever his people want to do, I think that's what they should do. Because I think genuinely, even if people, they come back and they start arguing and fighting, which we know is going to happen because it's the beef sector. That's what we do. But I feel like a group picture with all groups for the sector within itself, and I don't care who comes for me, I'm still going to say shout out to Jen the Goddess. A group picture with every group because so far everyone has been able to be there and nobody has hit anybody, ain't nobody stabbed nobody, ain't nobody shot nobody. With that being said, it's been hours at this point that everybody has come together. Why not capture that? Because this moment may never happen again, or if it happens again, it may not be with the same people. Now, the picture that I'm talking about, even all of the roller lives were not in the picture. So it's not like every single person from every group was there. I'm not putting out any those type of pictures or whatever. I'm not putting out anything. You know what I mean? There's stuff going on all over the place. Okay. So, like I said, I kept asking about Boo, and I was saying, Lord have mercy, is Boo hiding in the room somewhere? But I'm gonna leave that alone because, you know, me and Jay Wilson cool, and I don't want us to fall out behind his vacation because, you know, at the end of the day, people can say whatever they want to say about Jay Wilson. He inspired many other content creators and their supporters to come, and that should be commended. He did what he said he was going to do. He's been doing it. He always says under promise and over deliver. From what I've been hearing, he has been doing that. People are really liking Jay Wilson and how calming he is and how he's able to keep his people, you know, all together. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have a certain demeanor. And I think Jay Wilson plays that role very good on YouTube. And he also does it very well outside of it. So I want to show you guys something really quick because, like I said, I can't be long. I don't want to be late for church. And then I also have a funeral to go to. So I don't even know what I'm wearing or whatever. So I'm going to do everything. You sound so serious about what? I mean, am I supposed to hey, Sharon, I saw you had called me, but I had just came in and I was taking down some notes for something else that I was taking care of. But when you say I sound so serious, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to scream, holler, cry, yell? I'm not. Look, at the end of the day, I don't like everybody that's on that cruise, right? So if something was to pop off, okay, I will be the first one to be reported or whatever the case may be. But the fact that everyone has been able to be there and adult together, I think it's good for the sector. And I'm here for it. I'm actually glad that SB showed up. You know, the only part that I could say is, you know, for anyone that may not feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I can sympathize with them, but we're also public figures. And when you're public figures and you're doing things with the public is going to be there. And this was open to the public. And Jay Wilson was very clear multiple times when he said anybody can come. And that's just what happened. I'm supposed to cut. I don't want to. God is working on me. So I'm working on my cuss and everything. Shelly says she'd be the first to report it. Yeah, and I heard that Miss Cruz was getting upset. I don't know if she did or didn't because I didn't have time to verify. You know, they say trust but verify. The Cruiser was mad about some things that I was saying. But let me tell you one thing about her. She has got to get the fucking praises. She has got to get the attention, okay? She has got to be the TMZ. She has got to be the one that owns all the waterways and all the boats and everything. She's got to hit the people up behind the scenes and in between the scenes and everything else. She's got to make phone calls. And even when they get on the cruise, she still got to tell them what to eat and what not to eat and all that other kind of stuff. Let me tell you something. It couldn't be me. If you see me somewhere, don't put no camera up in my face. I don't mind people taking pictures, but it's a certain way to do it. And maybe Tracy didn't have a problem with it. Maybe Misunderstood didn't have a problem with it. I would have a problem with it. It was very intrusive. And I just think it was tacky. It was really tacky. Okay, now She Power 4 said that Cruiser was the plug. She did that. Clearly, Cruiser wasn't the only plug because I've been hearing about some other plugs on some other things. But like I said, hey, if I don't have a beef, shh. your secret's safe with me. I don't plan on getting buried. I plan on getting cremated. So the secrets will go up in flames with me. You see what I'm saying? I don't come for people who don't come for me. I don't fuck with people who don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But I can give my opinion about some stuff, and it's just my opinion. It's nothing for anyone to take to heart or be in their feelings or whatever. No, when we attended your meet and greet, nothing of that nature went on. Right. And also too, sometimes it's good to just live in the moment and kind of put the phones down. But I am also grateful for those who have went live. Rainy Bow, if you guys are not following her, I will put her link and all the links to the other people because I'm home now, so I can copy and paste. She's been showing karaoke. She's been live with different stuff. And I can tell you, when she has gone live, I've been seeing maybe 4 or 5 people there. And I think that's so disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're for Jay Wilson or you're for Tracy, she's there too. She's being mature. She's on her grown woman stuff. She's doing other stuff. But if you want to get, different angles and different views of some stuff, give her a click and a view. You know what I'm saying? Like, as the beef sector, I feel like we should come together and support those who are there. Now, if you don't like the people, you don't have to support them. But out of all of these groups, it's somebody that you can support. And I actually really commend those who may have issues with other people and who can stand beside them and take a picture, an adult, because I'm going to tell you right now, I can't do it. And that's why I did not book the trip. And I also think nobody wants to be that person. Nobody wants to be that one person that messes up the whole entire cruise for everybody else. So did I take this already? Okay, no, I got to take this. Okay, so look, let me show y'all this real quick, okay? So her name is Rainy Bow. I'm going to put Trouble Woman, because the way how YouTube is set up now, you can't put the comments like I can't copy and paste and put it there like I used to be able to do that. I can't do that anymore until I end the live. But I promise you that I will not go to bed until I put those links in my description and also in the comment section, and I'll pin it at the top. That way you guys have a variety of other people that you can go and watch, because even with Melissa, she did some commentary, but I think she was just oversharing. I think she was saying too much. I think it's a place and time for everything, and that's not to be disrespectful to her. But I mean, I watched her video and I was thinking, wow, like, ugh. If you sharing all of this in your videos, I mean, I could only imagine, that's what I was thinking. So yeah, well, I am going to have a meet and greet next year in August, and it is open to anybody, regardless of what they want. I'm not afraid of anybody or whatever. Just, hey, you want to take a picture, just tap me on the shoulder so I can make sure, I'm all together or whatever. So I want to show you guys something real quick. Okay. So you guys know that there's a lot of challenges going on. I'm trying to support everybody's, and what I will say is, Brianna, if I have your permission, would you send me your flyer? That way, when I'm going live, I can put it on my, I can put it in my StreamYard and I can share it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the least that I could do, because I have donated money to all of the stuff up until now. But now that I'm doing my own, to be honest, I can't put $20, $30, $40, $50 or 10 or 5 somewhere else and not make sure that my people are okay. But what I can do is I can talk about it. I can promote it. I can help if asked to help. So Tracy's World, let me move the banner from the back. Tracy's World asked me to, hold on a second. Well, that's just going to stay up there. Tracy's World asked me to be a judge. And I was really honored, because up to now, no one has asked me to be a judge. Well, Pizarro asked me one time, but then she didn't need me. So I was honored, because I feel like people think that my standards are too high. So I decided to go ahead and kind of help Tracy, because I was like, the main thing is you have to have rules. You can't be making up your rules as you go along, because she was changing some stuff today. And I said, well, look, let's all talk about it. Let's discuss it with your subscribers. Let's get it all together. And then you can present it as a package to your audience on Tuesday. But once you set the rules, they need to stay there. So I went ahead and made this little poster, because I'm not no graphic artist, but this is basic, but it's something. So I made this for Tracy and I sent this to her. So this is going to be for her cake challenge. It's going to be cake and cocktails. It's going to be December 16th, 2023 at 2 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you're subscribed to Tracy's World and you're checking her out for more information on prize money. I think it's going to be determined at this point, but she is going to be picking 3 winners for her bake off, okay, with cocktails. I decided to add the cocktails to it because I was like, what about cocktails, cake and cocktails? So she said you can make any kind of cake. You can make cupcakes. She doesn't have there's no limit on hers as far as money. Because if you're baking from scratch, you might be spending a little bit more money. Mo gave a lot of tips on how people could save money by using, if you're going to do how does she say? Because I don't really do that from scratch stuff with baking. But she was saying, like, if you're going to bake a cake, try not to use a recipe that requires butter, because butter's so expensive and you might have to use so much of it. So Mo had gave some great tips on that live today with Lovely Love. And then there was a nice little banner going on between Mo and Lovely Love. And honestly, I got really excited. And I was also happy that Tracy said she, wanted my help or whatever, even though I'm busy doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So I do have one other thing that I'm going to help her with. And then she has to build up around it, because it's not my show. It's hers. Okay. Yeah. And you write about that, Uppity. You can do lots of box hacks. She talked about that also. You know what I mean? For me personally, when I do box cake, I put applesauce in mine. You know what I mean? That's what I do with mine. And then her contest is going to be in December. So you got to think about it. It's cake and cocktails, but you also got to think December themes. You could think of snow. You could think of Christmas. The sky is the limit. These contests, I think it shows that we are more than just cussing, but we can still cuss too. We can cuss about the food in the contest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the link down at the bottom. Moderators, if you guys could copy that for me, just to drop it throughout, because it is almost 40 minutes. And I think I'm definitely not going to go over an hour. But if nobody hits the link, I probably won't be up here probably more than 5 to 10 minutes, I'm thinking. Okay. So let me go to what I am having. What I'm having is Food and Fun Brunch with S. Hutchinson. That is going to be on Sunday, October 22nd, 2023 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am giving a budget for the brunch. Is that you, Bookie?
Yes.
Okay, let me take, okay, so I'm sorry. I was going to say I was going to take this down, but this is staying up because I'm talking about it for right now. So with the brunch, you do have a $50 maximum that you can spend, but there are still ways to cut corners, because you can go in the dollar store and get pancake or waffle mix out of there. You don't have to go and get that, or you don't have to make that part from scratch. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Aldi's where they have different sales. Everyone is allowed to pre-prep for the brunch. I don't expect for you, because mine is going to be timed. So I don't expect for you to take that time and start washing strawberries and cutting off the top of it or whatever. You can have your fruit in a bowl, your eggs going, or whatever. So I have no problem with people pre-prepping, but cameras must stay on the entire competition. Anyone who cuts their camera off will be disqualified. So It doesn't matter. The camera does not have to be on you the whole time, but it needs to be on your stove, or it needs to be on your dish or whatever. You don't even have to have your face showing per se. I don't need to look at you and all up in your face. You know what I'm saying? I just need to see you cooking. I need to see what you're doing. You don't need to be holding anybody up, like how Brianna had to keep waiting. Brianna was doing her stuff and she had to wait for other people. So everybody's just going to be doing their thing. Use your creativity. And most of all, let's have fun. That's the main thing. So right now, according to what the pot right now is at 162. So I'm going to be picking 3 winners. It's going to be $100 for first place. It's going to be $40 for second place and $20 for third, unless I get more donations. If I get more donations, then I will up the pot and I will continue to receive donations, because I'm having this brunch October 22nd. This is part 1. I'm coming back for part 2 in November. It's going to be November 19th, and it's going to be different people from this. Like whoever's number 1 on this contest, they're going to be a judge for the next contest, you know? So I don't want to get people confused with the first contest and the second contest. I only want people right now to focus on the first contest. And what I'm doing is I'm reaching out to people to book slots for the second competition. And that's why I wanted to speak with you, Uppity. I wanted to see if you would be interested in joining for November 19th.
Yeah, that sounds good. And
Okay.
I was also going to tell you that me and Bree, it's so you can use Bree. You can use our flyer. It's me and Bree contest. So I'm one of the
I
other.
didn't know. So the one, the flyer that Bree has,
It's for me and her.
oh, you know what? You're so right. Now that you say it did. I'm sorry. I got like an overload of stuff in my brain. Let me tell you something. I don't know who made that
Triple
flyer.
did it for us. Triple did it for us.
Triple made it.
Yes.
That was really, really nice. That was a really nice flyer, and that's what I like. Like, even that, it shows that there are different skills in this sector, and we can do different things. I also asked Brianna to be a part of it, because I know Brianna is a phenomenal baker, but she wanted to know the date and the time and all that other kind of stuff. So, oh shoot.
Yeah, like I think this month I can't really do, but yeah, I could do the November one, because this month, I got the thing coming with her on October 14th. And I know we got something coming up November 2, the first all male contest. So it's me and Brianna, we co-hosting the all male one. So we just co-hosting, and they gotta so any males out there y'all want to join, it's gonna be in November. We're still getting like the date and time locked down, but it's basically $40. You get, don't spend no more than $40, and you can't take no more than 40 minutes. And it's basically like a first date meal.
Okay. I like that. And the brunch, let me tell you, because Lovely Love, who, by the way, just sent the Cash App, and I'm very grateful. I told Lovely Love, I said, Lovely Love, you're in the contest, and I don't expect you to compete in the contest, buy your stuff, and contribute towards the pot. You know what I mean? Right. Because I feel like when a person decides to join, they're already doing me a favor. But she was saying that she just wanted to do that on her own. But for the people who have donated, let me know if you do not mind being, given a shout out, because what I plan to do is put thank you, because I consider those people to be sponsors, and that will be shown at the end of the brunch. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to say. And for everyone who has sent money, whether it has been $1, Lovely Love has been the first, and I'm not talking bad about anybody else. Lovely Love has been the first content creator in the beef sector to send a donation. So I am very grateful for that. And Ben Zones also gave a nice donation, and I am grateful for that. Ben's also has a competition coming up, but also I forgot, let me add this. There's an additional $50 that BBW is going to give away. That's separate from the pot. And she wants to see whoever has the most sexiest food. She wants to see that the food is sexy. Okay. And she's going to do $50. The only reason why that I'm not adding that And what I'm doing is because I don't have access to that money and I don't want to account for anything and tell people that they're going to get something that I don't have control over, if that makes sense. But I've already started booking.
The way you said it, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What happened?
It was the way you said it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And let me tell you, I literally
I
made this flyer in like no time at all. I just wanted to hurry up and make
well,
something.
that's beautiful. You did that yourself? That's
Yeah,
really
I did
nice.
both of those. I did Tracy's because I was like trying to come up with,
And you did this too?
Yeah, I made that for Tracy's World, and then I made that one for me. And I'm not
really talented.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The only thing I'm gonna do with this one is I'm going to change the date at the bottom, and I'm going to put November for the other one. I'm using the same goddamn advertisement. I'm just going to change the date.
And you put part 2.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I meant put part 1 on this one, since there is going to be a follow-up. So you should put part 1 to this flyer.
Yeah. I hope that's not my car.
Oh, I wasn't even watching the chat.
Hey, uppity. Hold it down for me for a second.
Okay.
Hold on. I think that's my husband.
Miss Lori Sullivan. I'm used to these hate. My presence is a bother to some people, and I'm pretty much used to that. But I was even gonna tell Shelly like she should let me like kind of be like the not like DJ like music wise, but like just to give like little commentary.
You mean like be like a host? Is that what you're saying? You rather be like a host rather than cooking?
Yeah, like just like for the first one. Just
the problem with that is when I came up with this concept, I thought, because in my mind everybody hates me, so I was like, people aren't going to want to be a part of this, and I didn't realize that all my slots filled up so quick that I didn't even get a chance to ask anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like even with King Roman, I would like for him to be a part. I want to ask Brianna to be a part. I wanted Kimmy to be a judge somewhere along the line. But for the first show, it's already booked. For the first show, I have several judges, but my judges who will be on the panel the whole time will be Jay Wilson, BBW, and Lady Nika. So those are going to be my judges. That's
a nice line. That's a nice lineup.
Yeah, and then I also have like Sheila E. I have Detroit 313, and I have Candy Cane. Those are my 3 judges that will be in the chat. So once everyone shows their food and presents it, I'm going to bring everybody down, and then all the judges will come up and we would deliberate. And that's how we're going to get down to that top 4. And then we're going to vote on it. If I see them, because I'm not really going to be so much of a judge, but if I see anything where I feel like they're being unfair, then I'm going to make an executive decision to say, no, that's not going there because this. You get what I mean?
Right.
I also want my judges that are in, and you could probably help me with that. I want my judges who are in the chat to pay attention to the subscribers, because the subscribers are the ones who are not being heard. The subscribers are the ones who aren't getting a voice. I'm also going to keep 2 StreamYards open so that subscribers can hit the link and come up and voice their opinion, but they can't come up to dog anybody out. They can only come up to say, you know what, I really like what so-and-so did, or you know what, I saw so-and-so drop that cheese on the ground and pick it up and put it in them eggs. So they need to be qualified. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to keep that, because I don't want it to be this bias type of situation, you know.
Yeah, if I was doing it, I would say something positive and negative about each contestant. Like, I don't know if you watch like food show, they always have this person, like they're not on nobody's side. They're just asking them general questions like, what you got going on here? Okay. Well, I like this, what you're doing, but do you think you should be doing that? Okay, though. Move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So it would never be like a bias or favor to anybody, because I don't like that either. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody should be treated equally. And I think that's one thing a lot of these contests is missing. Like just like I don't know the correct I don't know if I'm using the correct terminology. I don't know if it's called like an MC or what. Like you basically you're not the host, you're not the judge, you're just basically talking to like you're like a representative for the chat. You know what I'm saying? But not
Mm-hmm.
because you know how the beat like the chat can be sometimes. So you're not going to be saying what the hell they're saying per se. You're just going to be like, okay, so we're gonna do something. We're gonna say something positive. We're gonna say something shady. I wouldn't even necessarily say negative. We're just gonna say a little shady because it's bringing the beef sector aspect into the cooking contest. But it's not gonna be nasty. It's not gonna be make them discouraged or nothing like that.
Right. And Jill, I haven't posted the flyer yet because I literally just made the poster on the fly. Okay. Tracy was telling me about her contest today, and I was making her flyer while I was on her panel talking. And then I was like, damn, how am I gonna make her flyer? And I haven't even made my own flyer. So I just made them up real quick. So, also let me add this. Because Lovely Love, not to put her business out on how much she donated, but because she did what she donated because of what I just said a little while ago. So how it's gonna go now is it's gonna be $100 for first place winner, $50 for number 2, and $20 for number 3. Okay, so if I get another couple dollars or whatever, I'll put that towards number 3 so that they can at least, because I don't feel comfortable really giving anything less than $25. You know what I mean? Even if I got to add the money to it, that's not a problem. But like I said, thank you to everyone who has contributed, who has helped. I do have the rules on my community wall. I will put them in the description. Well, I got a lot of information I'm going to be putting in these videos because I still have to put the content creators links to their channels and stuff like that. And I feel like I'm forgetting to tell y'all something about earlier, but I just been on the go. I just been up and down. And I keep telling chat rep that I need to talk to her. Jill, you don't want to join the second one? You didn't join the first one. So, I mean, or I don't know if you want to wait and watch the first one. Some people may be apprehensive because of what happened with the OG panel, but I can tell y'all, God is my witness. I can tell y'all, God is my witness that I really took and I put a lot of time, thought, and effort into that. And I had somebody sabotage that. I didn't set anything up to look or go crazy or go a certain type of way. It actually went completely opposite from how I wanted it to go. Like when I'm doing stuff like this, I be for real with it. I don't play with it. When it's time to play, it's the time to play. But sometimes it's time to be serious. So I'm looking at, I want everyone to bring their personality to the competition. You don't have to come and get all tight and stiff. Be you, but also make sure you focus on your shit because it's going to be timed. You know what I mean? So if you want to fool around and mess up your stuff, then hey, that's on you. What's up, Voodoo, my baby?
Hi.
Hey, Voodoo.
Can y'all hear me? Am I echoing or anything?
No, you're loud and clear, boo.
Yeah, you loud and clear.
Okay, because I got a new device, y'all. So I can hit panels again. I'm back in business.
Show out.
I can show out now and cuss people out when I want to.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've been meaning to click a link. These folks would work my nerves. So
you and me both.
Yeah. People being fake, but that's another story for another time. You know what I'm saying?
They being fake everywhere.
Who being fake?
Back.
Child, uppity. I don't want to get into it because this ain't that live, uppity.
All right, thank you, DC Purple Diva. So at this point, we got 125. I'm sorry, we got 100. First place, second place, $50. Third place, $25. And I think that's some good stuff. You know what I mean? Because even if you were doing it and you got no prize, I think that it's still fun. You know what I mean? But the money, I feel like, is the bonus on top of it. And then remember, BBW says she has an additional $50. Now, Voodoo, are you going to join the challenge? Because not this one, but you can join it if you want. My second one, I do have an idea for you, but the sexy lip contest, right? So when I was first told about it, they said it was going to be a man and a woman, and they wouldn't even be judged together. But then because a lot of people backed out of it, they combined everybody together. And I just feel like women and men cannot compete with each other in the area of lips. You get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So
I can't compete with women. They got lipstick, lip gloss, all that stuff. I can do what I can, but it's hard to compete with a woman with their lips. Especially on a benzo. Especially on Benzo's panel, because she likes women. So I know you're not looking at me, Benzo.
Well, you know what I can say?
No, I think Benzo had the feels.
You still
I think lips could be. You don't think lips could be unisex? Because not all. Well, I know me. I only put lip gloss on. I don't wear makeup. Not all women are into makeup. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And I should have won. I think it should be on like, is your lips healthy? Are they chapped? Are they exfoliated? I think things like that count.
But think about it. If you have some men judges and they're looking at women, they're gonna just be interested in a woman. Like, how would they fairly judge a man?
Right, but the women were into the men, then they weren't to the women. That's what I was like. When Voodoo, you came up there, they was like, "Oh my God, look at Voodoo." I'm like, "Oh, because he's a guy."
Yeah, I get compliments on my lips all the time, so I thought I had that in the bag. I was like, "Girl, this is easy, $100." But then she said, you know, she combined everything together. I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm glad I didn't spend that $100 because,
But no, I didn't know anything about it. But they told me the last member I went. But I'm like, when you came on the panel, so at that point it must have been inch of wine, because when you came on, they was immediately falling in love with you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh,
yeah, I was trying to give, pose a little bit, give the people some, some entertainment. But my internet was acting up, so it was my internet. So,
but I think it's unfair for women to judge other women because they're not into women. Only woman that was on that panel into women was Benzo. So it was unfair to women, in my opinion.
Well, let me say this. When Benzo, when Voodoo came through, his lips was pooching.
He was giving.
It was pooching.
Honey.
He was serving confidence. He was serving. If y'all motherfuckers don't know, I'm motherfucking Voodoo, and if y'all don't know, that's your
okay. And I heard a little side comments, people saying, "Oh, I'm not doing all that." I was like, "Whatever." Like you said, Shelly, $100 on the line. You better show up and show out.
Right.
This is free money.
You're doing too much. And what I was judging it off of is how your lips look. Are they cracked? Are they moisturized?
Right.
Like that's what I was like. When she said lip contest, I thought they meant like your lips. So I thought everybody was just going to either be showing their lips or wearing lip gloss. That was my understanding. That's the only thing I did was wear like clear lip gloss. But when you came on the line, I think everybody agreed Voodoo has some nice ass lips.
But I didn't win, uppity. Why is that?
Yeah, you didn't win because
I ain't even played. Did I even play? I don't think I played.
Voodoo, I ain't hear you give me a compliment yet. I had the nice ass lips, and I should have fucking won. But I don't know why we didn't win, but I think we should have been in the top billings. You
should have won, uppity. I agree with you. You should have won, girl.
Yeah, I should have been first. You should have been second. That's all I'm saying.
How the hell was y'all gonna be Crazy World and with her lips and the lip gloss?
But I heard somebody started having quotas with giving a plastic thing fellatio. So I think that's what took it over the edge. I wasn't gonna do all of that, so they got it.
Uppity, I thought about doing that with a banana. I was like, do I really want to do this? But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
I told you to take a banana and put some chocolate Hershey's on it, but you also have to remember that these people take stuff like that later on, and then they want to send it to your job and your church, and your mama,
Shelly,
and everywhere else. So you never do something that you don't want people to.
Exactly.
I'm not even that good at fellatio, so they would just be probably roasting my ass. But I wouldn't even be good at fellatio.
Girl, don't tell nobody that story, please.
Child.
Now, but what I do want to say, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just over here bashing Benz. What I can say about Benz is she took the constructive criticism and said, I'm gonna come back and do it again, and I'm going to change some stuff. And I think that's what people should really get out of all of this. Don't get offended by what people say. Take it
right
and try to make it better. You know what I mean? So I was even
Well,
telling her.
I just wanted to support Ben because I knew it was her first challenge with the beef sector.
Right.
So I was like, let me support her. That's the only reason why I really did it. I wasn't expecting no money, but you know.
Are you going to do the second one? Because I mean, you had my vote already. No.
Why?
Because I felt some kind of way. I ain't gonna lie. I did.
What was you?
I don't like to lose uppity. I don't like losing.
Oh, not Mr. You be a better sport. Saying he don't gotta lose. See what I'm talking about? It's easy when you.
I'm being honest. I don't like to lose, honey.
Nah, but I do think both of us should have been in top billing. But like I told Benzone, I have to see the rules because like I already knew I wasn't gonna win because how unprofessional MU was acting the minute she seen me in a chat to backstage. But at that time I was under the impression she was a judge. They told me later on she wasn't, but I still don't like how she was talking negatively against me and stuff like that. But everybody was telling me I was third place until like more people, and that's another thing I don't like.
Right.
People shouldn't be able to just join as the competition just come along. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need some organization. I thought it was it's no shade to Ben's, but it was unorganized to me.
Right, exactly. It was.
But you know what they say about me? They say my stuff is too organized and too strict. It makes them nervous. No, I like
that. It got to be a happy medium, I feel. You know what I'm saying? But like I told Benzo, if MU has anything to do with her next project, I would definitely not do it. But she says she's not. But what I will say is I have to see because I know she said it's going to be involving fruit next time, and I don't know how far they're going because of the
No, it's not just fruit. No, you can use. It's not just fruit. You can use a lollipop, any kind of food. It can be fruit or candy or whatever.
So, is the goal to stimulate fellatio?
I really feel like that's the bottom line.
I guess to show off your lips.
Show off your lips with some licking and lapping and relapping and resucking.
I can do that with a lollipop.
Yeah, she said lollipop.
No,
yeah.
I'll support from the chat.
Okay, so let me say this to Sharon real quick. If a person makes a donation, it does not disqualify them for being in the contest because the only person who knows who sent what is me. Okay, my only requirement is judges. I'm not putting their cash apps by the links of their channel name. I'm not putting that information up until the contest. We've already picked who's going to win because I feel like it's unfair if a judge receives $100 or $50. Your food starts looking a little better when you got a bunch of cash apps from somebody. You know what I mean? So
that makes the trophies. That's why. That's the reason why I lost the macaroni and cheese contest. Thank you. Go ahead, though.
But you lost it because of what? Ain't no Rico ain't paying no judges no money.
That's another reason. You just brought up a whole. I'm not gonna get into that because they already talk about it enough. But I was just. I was thinking out loud. Mind your business, Voodoo. Mind your business.
It's me, girl. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Hey, lovely.
Voodoo, your lips remind me of my husband. I ain't gonna even lie. I was like, juicy.
What? All right now, husband. Okay.
Talk about my age.
Voodoo, are you gonna join me and Brianna Oatmeal Challenge?
See, I don't do cooking. Cooking's not my forte, honey. I like,
Okay.
I'm on a strict diet. I'm a vegan, honey. I don't eat that much, to be honest with y'all.
I don't eat that much either.
People will probably be into that. You cooking the idea is cooking a meal for a first date. You can spend $40 on it, and it's 40 minutes, and you dress up like you would on your first date. You know what I'm saying?
And
but these people are too judgmental. They're too judgmental for me because they talk about my little kitchen.
I'm a judge, but I'm gonna be there. I'm not looking. I'm looking at what's sexy for me.
You're gonna be a judge again. Y'all work that out. I was just thought about it. Back. You could be a judge again.
She said I was a judge, but she kicked me off that quick.
Remember, she kicked you off and you came back up. So did y'all work that out? I don't know.
No, she said I was. She said, "Lovely." She asked me to be a judge. I didn't
I
ask to be a
know.
judge.
I
But
know she did.
yeah, but didn't know when I was on my live today. I was trying to announce everything that I could remember, and I kept saying the fourth. And she was like the 14th, because I circled the fourth for the men.
Mm-hmm.
And I had them mixed up. I did. I'm only doing one because remember y'all got one on the four. I don't know if it's y'all, but she
Yeah,
have one on the fourth and
it's
the
this is what
14th.
both for them. October 14th, then the other one is no, the old man one is in November. But the thing for October 14th, no, you're gonna be one for the men. You're gonna be just for the men thing. But for October 14th, like my judge is gonna be 69 silly dog. We both could pick our own
Oh
judges.
yeah, I don't. No, I'm not with
Well,
that
yeah,
one.
that'll be good.
Yeah, but the one judge is still up. It is gonna go to a subby though. So we got one option open. So I don't know how we're gonna work it out, but it's gonna be a subby. And then for
I
Okay.
could do
the
that.
Mm.
yeah, it's gonna be a running. So that's what I'm saying for October 14th. But like I said, it's no cash prize. It's called redemption. Cause y'all was talking shit about my macaroni and cheese, and y'all was talking shit about burnt lasagna. So we're gonna do like a Sunday soul food, and then we're gonna both redeem ourselves from people talking shit about our prospective challenges. So I'm picking my judge, she picked her judge, and then we got one judge slot open, but we're gonna leave that to a subby. How we gonna get to know who? I don't know if we're gonna just like have people volunteer and then like have everybody vote. I think that's probably the better way, but we gotta both agree on it. But I think the best thing is to like have people who want to do it, put their name in the ballot, and then just make an overall vote and everybody pick, and then that'll
Well,
be
I'm
like,
doing the man thing on the fourth.
yeah,
That's
you're doing
what
the
I'm
man
doing.
thing in the window, yeah.
Did you see the cake and cocktail thing that I made, lovely?
Yes, that is beautiful. You hear
And
me?
I was telling
That
him
is a
that we
nice
was coming up
flyer.
with a lot of this stuff when we were over there today, working as a team. Even though she's hosting it, you're gonna be in it. We can all
Hmm.
help each other to, I'm saying, come together and do some of this
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
gonna be in it too, the cake thing.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna be I think I'm a judge. I'm a judge
You
for
a
the cake
judge?
contest. Yeah.
Okay, so we favorites, right? Because I'm in it, so you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
Oh, you're in the cake challenge too?
yeah. Huh?
You're in the cake challenge?
Yes, because she
Okay.
had
Did you hear?
they
Hey,
tagged
Uppity, did you hear her this morning what she said?
me.
Tracy.
No, they tagged me like a little bit earlier, so I went to her live that she had. So I
Okay.
guess I came to the end, and then she was telling me about it, and then I was like, oh, okay, oh yeah, I meant to correct you. She said no cupcake because I asked. So she's like, yeah, no cupcakes, but she
Wait a
wants you to
minute.
have cake
No,
and
So you
no,
gotta
she
do
just told
actual
us today
cake.
we
Wait.
can do cupcake.
yeah, yeah, because she said that cake.
Oh,
But I
She
was
said
telling
we
her.
could do cupcakes earlier. Wait a
She
minute.
must have
See,
changed her mind because that's what I was asking her. I said, because
Shelly,
people
ain't
gonna
that
have
what
an
she said?
issue.
We could do cupcakes if you
That's
wanted
what
to.
she said. What time was
cupcakes
this,
will be
I
Uppity?
put
cute.
a live before she ended it. I'm telling y'all, because I asked, like, we had a whole 30-minute conversation because I was like, because if you're gonna do
Oh
it, like,
Lord.
I was like, because they was first asking if you could do it from the box, or you gotta do it from scratch. Because she said she only wanted to be 2 hours and 45 minutes. So I said, well, if you're gonna have a time limit on it, and you
We
gotta
had
think about
already talked
people
about
need
that
time
earlier.
yeah, people need time to decorate and
Yeah,
get
I
stuff
think Uppity
together.
thinking about something else because it ain't no way in the
No,
world she.
that's the cake you just did.
Right,
That's
because
what
you told her do not change it. That's what you told her, Shelly, today.
Mhm. Well, you can ask her if you think I'm lying. You
Yeah,
can
don't
But
be
put
I
changing the
also noticed
you
that
rules.
can
some.
lie.
I
You
also
can
noticed
lie.
that somebody else was seeming like they had like they
Hmm.
wanted to disagree with everything that we was talking about too. So
Yeah, she was acting like I was like, no, I'm doing a. 'Cause I was like, as long as we don't have to make it from scratch, I'll do it because I'm not. I was like, I know how to make a cake from scratch, but I don't do it often. But
I
I know
don't
my.
know how, and that's what me and Shelly was coming in at. It would have been fun for me to try, and it would have been funny for everybody because it'd have been flour everywhere. But I don't know how to make
Yeah, but
cake.
it's a
I don't
time
bake.
limit. You know what I'm saying? It's a time limit on
And
it. You know what I'm saying?
she said we could use a box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she said
she did.
no. She did say that. No, you can use a box. That's what she said. You could do it from box or you could do it from scratch. But I was like, if they do it from the box, they should have to do a hat. They can't just like follow the directions and stuff. You know, they have to have their own personality into it. She was like, yeah, and that's how I was like, that's how I was asking
Oh
her.
Lord,
Is it
here we go.
I was like,
Y'all
is
looking too
somebody,
far into it. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna
is
check
somebody
out
doing it from
something.
scratch?
yeah,
The
check that out
timing.
for me.
Yeah, you can look at her live. We was talking about. I was like, because if you having somebody do it from scratch. And when they baking it, it might affect the timing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're doing it from scratch, you have to have the perfect measure.
But you
You
know
got to
what?
do
I
the
said I
Right.
was gonna put some liquor in mine.
Lovely
yeah,
Ain't
love,
she
nothing
said
wrong
you
with
can do
that.
that too.
lovely
I
love.
don't know how to do that
Huh?
though.
She did an okay. So it's a long live, but she did a live after when we were all together. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
and it says hi Brooke, chat rep and uppity. Now I'm gonna um skim through this and listen.
I
Okay.
went through the
And
went to the
if
end.
she changed something, it doesn't mean I won't be a judge for her. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to deal with anybody that's going to be changing stuff every other day. Because if I'm judging on
Especially the
something,
day of.
yeah, because
And I gotta
I
cook
started
the
working
shit.
on the restrictions
I mean, I
of
gotta cook the stuff. You
I
So
know.
started
since I
working
said
on
this,
like the
can I please say this, Shelley? Can I please say this, Miss Shelley? She
go
did
ahead.
kept saying. I know you probably did tell that because she did kept repeating because I didn't understand that. Cause she was like, "Well, I gotta keep the rules the same. I gotta keep the rules the same." But from what I'm guessing, the only thing different
Mm.
that she changed from what y'all saying is that there's no longer cupcakes allowed. She said she don't think that's fair. That's that. But
What?
you can go to when I came in because I was pretty much asking because I told her it was going to be an issue if you say cake. You have to specifically say no cupcakes because cupcakes are cakes, and we was having that disagreement on the panel and the chat. I'm like, I think cupcakes are cakes, and they was like,
That's
acting
what
like
I
I
think.
want to. Like I was like,
They
I don't want
are.
to. That's what I'm
I
saying.
was
But
gonna have
I
some
don't even
drunken
want to be
cupcakes, and now
cupcakes.
they didn't fuck me up. You
She
know.
was like, I want a whole cake. I said, I get it. So even
All
if we get a
right.
whole cake, like, can we make it into like, say, I want to make it in the shape of, I can't do that, but maybe I want to make it to a
I need
shape
to
of
look
the
at.
number
I need
one
to look
finger.
at
You
that
know what I'm saying?
live.
She said, be creative as you like. You know what I'm saying? And I said, what about the decoration? Because I know it's December, but maybe somebody want to make like some other type of shape or whatever, or some other type of decorations. Because not everybody into Christmas. And she's like, yeah, you could do whatever you want, but I would like a Christmas thing that would make me happy. I was like, okay. So you can skim through it because we had a whole argument for like 30
Girl, you
minutes.
just spilled the
I'm
damn
skipping through it, and
beans.
she's showing cupcakes on the thing. So she's showing the
That's what
same
I said.
picture that I
I said,
showed
you showing
earlier.
cupcake? And she said, no, I'm just showing you in a design. I was like, okay. I said the same thing. If you listen to the
You
live,
can
you'll
make a
literally
cake
listen to
or a
it.
cupcake or both.
I just want to see creativity. Show me how
That's
creative you
what I
are.
said.
Right,
You
right.
can be
I
creative
said,
with cupcakes.
but I'm not
I
good at
sure
decorating.
can. Trust me.
I'm just doing, like I told Tracy, I'm just doing this to support you.
And
I
I
really
don't
suck
even
at
bake.
decorating.
I don't
No,
even
I
bake,
can
and I'm
bake my
willing to do
ass
it.
off. But when it comes to decorating, it's gonna taste like fire. But as far as looking at it, you're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want a lot of points to go into cooking skills and the box hack because I already know the end results. I don't want to talk down on myself, but I have to work on my career. I'm not an artsy person. I don't. I draw stick
You'll
figures.
learn. You keep talking about your shit, you'll learn.
Well, let me say this because
Mhm.
Soul Sister says just post the rules. That way everybody will know what to do. Here's the problem.
Yes, I agree.
Even though I was busy today, I pulled out all of this different stuff as far as like rules and this and that. And I told her that I was going to send her like a paragraph and she could just kind of build on it or around it. But to me, that defeats my point if I do anything and things are changing. Because by the time we
Right.
ended that live, there didn't even need to be another
Everything was set
conversation
in
at
stone,
all.
actually. Everything was set in stone when we did the live. We was going back and forth, all this and that, and then okay, here we go. There we go.
So, so you must be talking about two different lives because I had got tagged on my page because
Yeah.
I didn't even see her tag. Like I think MKS tagged me and then somebody wrote on my community wall and they was like Tracy looking for you. So I said then I went over there and but I
Hmm.
think she was already live for a while when I went there. So I think it's like towards the end. But yeah, she definitely said no cupcakes. But I don't think you should like get upset
Are
with
you
her
sure she said no
about
cupcakes?
Yes, I'm
I
positive.
believe lovely love, I believe her because I'm skimming through this. I got the volume down, but now she's showing all kind of cakes on the cake stands cut. But I think
Mhm.
let the people, but I mean it's not my contest, but I'm just saying I thought it was gonna be if the people want to do a cake, do a cake. They want to do a cupcake, do a cupcake. They want to do a cupcake or cake in a coffee mug, then hey, it is what it is. But all I'm saying is we were live for a long time.
Right,
Remember?
right. This morning.
So
Yeah.
when you go through all of that, the audience is hearing it. That's why a lot of these contests have been full of confusion because the rules are constantly changing as they go along. As soon as somebody else tells them something, they change something. They do this, they do that. So you know what I'm going to do? I sent her a flyer, and I promise y'all, I'm done. I'm not helping with no
What
rules,
did
no
you do that?
regulations, because I don't have any time to
But
waste.
you know what? You told her.
The
I
cupcakes,
promise
it
you, you
doesn't
told her, you was
matter.
like, don't change the rules. This is
But
your
I
rules,
told
don't
her.
change it.
yeah,
And
but
as soon
only
as
thing
we
she
got
said
off,
is
she
the
did another
cupcake
live
pop.
and changed the damn rules. She
Yeah.
said, and you said, don't let nobody change your rules. You did say that.
Nobody changed. That was her change. I
No,
didn't
she
ask her
didn't.
to
No,
change.
what I'm saying is when you listen to other people, you be like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. What
Yeah,
the
but I'm
fuck?
telling you, literally, no, that was her
Well, I
decision.
like
So
this
maybe,
idea, but whatever it's going to be, past that flyer I made for her, because I could have took that time and did something for what I'm doing. Like I got 2 shows coming up, and then I have a subscriber who says they want to do a subscriber challenge. So I need to work on that, but I want to fill these slots in first. I got too much stuff to be dealing with myself than to be helping somebody that don't know exactly what they want to do and they up and down and in between. I don't, I can't. My anxiety don't allow me to operate like that. I can't
Okay.
do it. I
well,
can't.
I know for me, I'm probably gonna do a contest, but it's gonna be really simple, and mine's is gonna be more like a subscriber giveaway for the holiday mixed in with a contest. I'm thinking something like do a ramen noodle contest, and it's gonna be
Oh,
like
I can
because
do that.
I could do
everybody
that
can
too.
afford, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can afford ramen noodles. So just be creative with your ramen noodles and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do it more like during holiday times and stuff like that. And then I'm just gonna like it's basically a subscriber giveaway, but it's something fun in the meantime. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna
So
shake it off. I'm gonna shake it off until she have it to December because right now I just felt discouraged for even
I
participating.
feel
But I'm
very
not gonna do that.
discouraged.
I'm not
but
gonna
no,
do
but
that.
I
Who
don't think you do that
who's
because
doing
like
your
there's
challenge?
no
I
type of
mean,
contest.
Lovely. Don't you have a challenge?
Oh no, I
Yes.
canceled that. I gave the person
Oh,
the money
you
Oh
back.
did? Oh
no.
my God, that was quick.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know, something came over me yesterday and then I had to deal with something and I was like it was too early. I mean, I don't have time enough to promote it. It happened
When
yesterday and
was
I'm
you
supposed to
supposed
have
to
it
have it?
tomorrow. Huh?
When was you supposed to have it?
Tomorrow. What
Oh,
time is it?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
When
Yeah, yeah,
so
tomorrow.
how long did people know about it?
Yeah, just do it another
Yesterday.
time. You can still have
Yeah.
time. Do it. Like set it up
Yeah,
for
I
some
told him, I said,
another
give
time.
me. I gave the person that donated because I said I was gonna give out $100 first, and then I said no, I'm gonna pull back 50, and then somebody cashed out me 50 more, so that make it the $100, and it was gonna be King Roman, me. We was gonna do the sexy salad redo, and it was a
Okay,
special
that's
guest.
I wish I had a buzzer that I could beep you, but it's late around here at nighttime. That's a no-go right there. Okay, let's
Right.
stop and
And I was
pause.
like, you know what? I canceled that, gave the person their money back, and I put on my wall, we'll do it another time. But this is not no. It was quick. And I was still promoting, girl. I was jumping on people's panel like, can I promote?
Yeah, I
But
saw
Okay.
it
you.
Okay,
yeah.
lovely
Yes.
love.
Yeah, see,
Mm.
mine's I don't like care what like even though people come up like mine's is more subscribers based. So mine's is like just to get like I'm gonna do my first. I'm trying to. Well, it depends on like how the other contents are lining up or whatever. So people get their attention. But like mine's is like more subscriber based just to give back during holidays. I'm gonna have one like the annual kickoff, and I just want to do one like from like people like sub to me like every holiday. Like I'm gonna try to aim for like Christmas and then every holiday after that, like do a little New Year's thing. But it's gonna be like little cute like stuff anybody can participate in, like ramen noodle holiday or Valentine's Day. make a Valentine's Day card. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you like create it with that for people that don't feel comfortable on camera, but they don't mind turning on their camera to their table and you can show like their card and stuff like that. If they don't want nobody to see their hand, they can have a glove on or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that.
Okay.
Well, let me say this, lovely love. I feel like, and as far as the ramen noodles, I don't eat those just because I had them so much when I was young. It's like I don't do it now.
They
But I
are
will
full of
tell you,
sodium.
yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, the Asian market, they have so many different kind of ramen noodles. Like
Girl, you ain't got to tell me. You know me.
so I mean, she could do it. Let me check my Cash App.
Because I'll make ramen noodles, girl, under $5. And it be looking lovely. You hear
Exactly.
me?
That content is
And
for
it be good because
everybody.
my husband eat that shit. He
And
eat
you don't need
whatever the
that
fuck I
corn
make
syrup.
up.
Everybody love ramen noodles.
And I
Everybody
taste
feels
it
like
and
a
shit be
chef when they
good.
make
And I'll
ramen
be like,
noodles.
what?
Don't
Yeah.
ramen noodles make everybody feel like a chef? You can literally go anywhere, and that is the actual beauty of cooking. But a lot of people get intimidated. But
Girl,
most
you
people,
can
they
you
push
you can
it.
throw them ramen noodles up, put them in a bowl, put an egg on top of it, and stick a chicken wing in it, and it'll look sexy. The
All
hell?
right,
All
hold on.
right.
I'm gonna put y'all on mute for just 1 second. Give me just a moment.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. I put everybody on mute real quick because I do want to say thank you to Lost Brain Cells for the Cash App. But I also want to say this, because the nature of this sector and things that we have seen transpire, some people have been doxxed by giving cash apps, basically. If you're going to, especially in this sector, know how people get down, I promise you, I'm not going to ever do anything like that. I'm very serious about where I am in my life and which direction I'm going. But if you're going to donate to subscribers in this sector, or really any other sector, and you're doing it on the internet, make sure that that your name on your Cash App has nothing to do with you in real life. Or if you don't want people to know what you look like in real life, don't put you up there, because I'm telling you that people are on some dumb shit and they don't realize that the subscribers are already sacrificing, giving up money, and they're not going to feel comfortable wanting to give up things. Because when I heard that Yaya had got doxxed over her giving a donation, I was like, what the hell? So I just told that to somebody else that entered the contest the other day, and they went back in there and they changed their Cash App name. So I just wanted to throw that out. I wanted to put that out there because y'all know I'm a very protective person. I want to make sure that everybody is good and stuff like that. Because once it gets and goes too far, I can't help you. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to say. So let me take y'all off of mute.
I also said that because I be getting cash app and I be like, who is this? I would never put your name out there. Never. I don't even tell people when I get it. I be like, oh, thank you for the cash app. I don't tell who gave it to me.
Yeah.
Listen, some people, I'm comfortable with it, but I really don't like people to say it. But they be putting a real government name on there, and all you have to do is go in there and whatever screen name you want to put on there, you do that, because they do have their really government name on there,
Oh
and they
Yeah.
be
no,
Or
I can't
what
do
you can
that.
do, when you send the Cash App, in the little description where you put what it's for, you can put whatever your YouTube name is. But then these people are very fickle, and they like you today and hate you tomorrow. And
that's
to
Okay.
be
it.
honest, I
That
don't
part.
trust not a soul up on
Don't
here.
trust nobody, because I ain't gonna do it. I ain't got time to do it, but it's some people that will do it. Trust me. I didn't got docs. I didn't got all this shit, but from getting docs, you know what to do and what not to do no more.
Right
And I
now,
never did have my name in there, but if they could get see, I don't know what these subscribers don't understand, yo, what is that, the URL? Because
mhm.
they have to have a channel, and some people are good at it and they can find who you are. And you remember
Yeah.
the time that YouTube was trying to promote people to watch other people's videos?
Oh yeah, when they could pay the money or whatever.
Yeah, that's what happened. And then they taught them how to give people URL and they have their information. I mean, come on now, y'all.
Wow.
Think I'm lying?
Just like I remember when I noticed some people would false flag people's videos, and they would do it so that the content creator would fight it, and then that person would put their information,
Yeah.
and then they would
Right.
get their
I just
information that
got
way.
flagged. Did y'all know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't
I
know
just
that.
looked at it. It was 2 days ago, and I just looked at it today, and it's the one I got. Miss Theo and some on there, because I usually don't put people name in my title. That they took it
I
down.
got that too, but I know who it was
They
by.
took that video down. I was like, what the
Who
crap?
flagged you, uppity?
Demons O. But then, like I told
Oh,
You know what?
but
This look, this look,
interesting.
let me
cause
finish.
mine's got flag. Mine's got flag. It got a strike on it. Actually, it
Yeah,
got a
but
strike.
listen, but like I told, let me tell you what
But
she
it
did.
could be. I don't want to blame her. It could
Well,
be
I know
somebody
what's
that
her.
like
I know
her.
it's about. I know what's her, and it's not the first time she did it. She's always flagging when you say things that she doesn't like about her. Like I don't got time to deal with people low self
Oh
esteem. How
God.
people going live on me and then I respond. She not the like Ken Nola did it to me too. Like he literally went live on me,
Oh Lord,
posted
he
my
gonna hit the link
pictures,
on you.
and then
I don't
Demon
know who done it. I
Demon
mean,
Soul did it.
but they
No,
they
let-
removed they
no, but
removed the
Well, then she
video and
said
all
she
that
was gonna
shit.
flag
Ken
people. She said it.
Nola. She no, but she said she was flagging me for using her images. As you can see, her husband picture is still up. You know what she flagged? The picture that I mean, the video that Sassy and Ronnie Q and Brianna came on because she didn't want her tea coming out. They said, and remember, I said in the
Oh,
video prior to that, I said I don't believe that Pizza be giving that lady money. I think she broke because people like I just know money when I see it or when I hear it. But
Child.
no, I
on the
like
internet.
real
But
people, and I
let me
like
say
this.
this.
This is why I
They
like
say it's
Shelly.
not.
Shelly
Let me.
came on my live and
Let me.
said,
I'm trying to
"If
give
you
you
don't
some
take that
tea.
damn video down, I'm gonna fucking strike you."
No,
And I
they
was like,
can't.
"Get you in."
I'm,
Blah 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 blah.
I'm
Shit, she
always
showed the
within the
fuck
YouTube
did,
guidelines. I'm
but I
always in
couldn't
the
get
YouTube
mad at her
guidelines.
because she had already warned me.
No, I didn't use her
She
stuff though. She literally flagged
I
me for
didn't
her
use it. I
harassment and
really didn't
bullying.
use it. I went to the
Um,
use the bathroom and what's that lady name? I forgot her
now
name.
uppity,
JP.
just talk one at a time. Because if both of y'all are
Yeah, because she
talking,
was
Okay.
cutting me off.
But
I was trying to
JP
teach.
kept okay, I'll be quiet.
Oh, okay.
I'll be quiet.
Okay, thank you. I was trying to spill tea. So the reason why she flagged my video because she was telling everybody she was gonna flag me for using her husband images, and I was trying to tell them she cannot do that because I know the YouTube rules and guidelines. The video, first of all, I took the picture from True Enterprise. She's funny as hell, love her to death, but she's worse in technology than I am. And her phone, I don't know what's going on with it, but her screenshots are always blurry. So as long as the picture is distorted, YouTube doesn't care. Like she cannot prove it's a picture because of the distort. It's like a whole new picture, per se. So I knew she couldn't do that. So she claimed she told because I didn't even watch, but people was telling me she said she's gonna flag me for that. That never worked. She flagged me for the next video I did that got like over 1.6K. Sassy came on, Brianna and Ronnie Q, and they all was saying how that this lady she offered to do Brianna homework for her, like her literal homework. She hit me on
What?
yes. She gives out samples like when she be acting like a rich bitch, you know them samples you could order in the mail and get them for free so you can try to order their products. She sometimes uses them, I guess if she like or don't like. Maybe she really likes them, maybe she don't. And then she sends them out to her friends. So she emails people samples.
You lying to
And
me.
I'm not paying. That's why she wanted that video down. They was spending all her
well, if
motherfucking
she
tools.
listen, hold up. If she does it, she wouldn't be the only one. Catch.
Well, now I'm giving to you. Can you say names? Let's put a
We're
name on it, Shelly.
we're
Get a
not
little
currently
dirty. It's
beefing.
okay. Huh?
I said we're not currently beefing.
What does that? Okay, I
Hold
guess.
on, listen to this. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna have to end up ending this thing because it's getting late in the midnight hours. Sharon, all the rules are on my community wall for what we're looking for. Every single thing is gonna be not the last post, but the post right before that, and I'll also put it in this video too, along with the links. Did y'all hear Did they say that Rodney was on the boat? I
No,
didn't
No,
see
I didn't hear that.
no. I
I
didn't
didn't hear
see
that.
any evidence that he was there.
Oh
Okay.
Me and
wow.
Rodney supposed to go when it first happened. We said we were gonna go together.
When I was on Juicy Live earlier and they were trying to ask him about Rodney, he's like, "What happened with Rodney? What y'all talking about? I don't know what's going on, with Rodney. What happened with Rodney?" He act like he was confused as everybody else.
Well,
I just pray for everybody have fun and come home safely, and we'll talk about it when you get off the boat.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
God.
YouTube. But for the record, YouTube took the harassment bully off because I wasn't harassing bullying nobody. She was mad. Her truth came out,
I was
and
just upset
then
that
they
Jay
then they
Wilson had
turned it
on
into
all them
a
goddamn
strike.
on clothes.
They got a
You know,
strike
all
about
it's too
music.
dang on hot for all that.
you
But
said you
I
mad he had on clothes.
Man, he had too many clothes on to be outside and hanging out. I don't know if you go outside or not. I mean, if you go to
he's
the
a
pool, you're not
model.
gonna have a two-piece suit on and it's too big.
He
I
had a
mean,
two
come
piece
on.
suit on.
That's what
Who
it
had a
looked like.
TV?
He was in Miami, baby. He thought he was Miami Vice. You know,
Oh,
I
my
had to get him, though. I
goodness.
had to get him a little bit.
Oh, you must be talking about the new outfit. I haven't seen it yet. I have to look at the thing.
I
Have they
don't
did
know, but
the romper thing yet? The romper
Yeah, they did.
contest?
he
Have
They
they
didn't
did
did.
even
it
They
wear
yet?
did
that
the
yet. I
romper
didn't see
contest
that.
They had a
tonight.
Bible contest. They shady as
Hold on.
hell.
Did
Hold
y'all
on.
see the
Listen.
romper? I didn't see it yet.
Hold on, y'all. Pause. Listen.
Okay.
They did the romper contest, but they did not record it or go live with it. You see how I'm able to come here and tell y'all things that
Boo.
nobody else is telling y'all, but they said that my sources don't be sourcing. They say
So
I
they
don't know
had
what's
the
going
misfit,
on.
right?
But I
They had
told
the
y'all
romper
on,
contest to Ness.
huh?
Did they have the romper contest in dedication to Ness?
Why would it be dedicated?
No, it was
Lord
Shawn
have
Bradley.
mercy.
Remember last time his last vacation, he had that romper on, and everybody talked about it.
Oh, I thought it was putting a knee case shaker. You know, they said, shit, oh, my bad.
No,
Yeah.
he was shading Shine, really. That's what
Oh,
that was
that's what I was
about.
trying to figure
Right.
out. Exactly. I thought it was
Yeah.
shaded me.
You know
I
what?
know it was
Uh,
shaded.
I think some people are mad that Jay Wilson and Shawn are not throwing blows at each other. Not that I thought even if he showed up that it would be that type of situation. But to me personally, it just feels like even the challenges, it's refreshing to me when I see different content creators um set their differences aside and wish my face. Now they said Johnny Mac is being real antisocial and real tight and close with Shawn.
That's me.
So I mean
But
that's just
I
what
think they still
that's
throwing shade though.
huh?
They throwing shade at each other. Like when Jay Whistle earlier, he said, well, I seen Sean earlier, but he's sticking by the buffet table. I couldn't do that. Me and Miss Vivian had to go out to eat. Like they still throwing shade, but I think it's appropriate beef sector shade. But I do think when everybody gets home, I'm gonna be stalking everybody live because it's gonna be popping.
Exactly.
it's
That's
gonna
when the
be
Thank you,
true feeling's
popping.
Sid.
gonna
You and
come
Good
me.
out.
night.
Mm-hmm.
See, I ain't good at that because if I don't like you and we meet up, I won't even say shit to you. I look at you
Okay,
up
I
and
would
down
not
and keep it
either.
moving
But do you
Mm-hmm.
think they made
and
up?
have
They
me a good
literally
old
shading each
time.
other.
So
I
you
don't think
know
they
not
made
to fuck
up.
with me.
They just being nice nasty to each other. I call that nice nasty.
I think the dead giveaways are the title, the zoo,
Right.
the
The
ghetto.
ghetto, exactly, Shelly.
I
Sean
mean, come
stays
on
he
now.
stays throwing
But
shade at
usually
that
they call
the
it
And I'm
ghetto
not
cruise.
gonna
cheating.
spend all that money
It
and
wasn't
to
a lot of
go
money. Let Sean tell it. He said it was cheap as fuck.
because he didn't pay for it. Club Chat did.
Okay, no, we ain't doing that now. Y'all know I waved the white flag with that man a couple of days ago, and we've been at battle mode.
Girl,
Lord have
Sean ain't
mercy,
paid for
on
that
and on
man.
for 11
I
years.
believe he paid his own way. I think I guess they both say the opposite thing about each other. But like I
Club
said,
Chat played for Sean Bradley asked to go because that's what he do, and they be like, Sean, just go because certain people we can't get off work. People can't get
she
off work,
didn't
and we
pay for
wanted
his
the
trip either
shade,
though.
baby.
So they
That's
both
what I
both of those
think.
subscribers pay for their pay.
I
Like
don't
I
care
don't
how he
think
got there. He shouldn't. His
yeah.
ass shouldn't have been there.
Some people
Why
say
not? I
that
think that's
Maggie be
cute.
on
Anybody
Shoes
can
big
go. It's a
bed.
cruise.
Well, if you're
I
gonna go
love
there,
that he did that.
have a glass
I'm
of
so sick of
wine,
him to
and
Vegas.
then
I'm
Jay
so happy
Wilson
this
drink some
Miami
water
go
and
to
click
him.
click and be gone.
No,
Shit.
I'm happy this happened because I'm so sick of hearing about Vegas. I think this is something new and fresh, and that's why I really hope they all do a group pick. I don't think it's being
I
fake or
think
phony.
Shawn
I
went
told
because
you they did a picture now.
You
I
did say
think
that.
Shawn I think Shawn went because he finna have one too. And he want his to be better than how he is.
No,
So
he
I
went to
think
be petty. It's not that deep. He just went to be petty. He even made
he
a
wants
shirt.
to be petty, but at the same time though, you gotta think about it. He wanna make it better when he go. Everything Sean do gotta be good.
I can believe that, lovely. I really can.
But
Yeah, and
Juicy
I think
already said that he going to Virgin Islands next time.
what?
So he put his bid in first. He said Virgin Islands next time. And he said if everybody's serious, he's serious about it. So I'm thinking he's planning
And he's
a
gonna do it. I
yeah,
promise you, he's gonna do
not
it.
Sean
And he's
Juicy.
gonna make it better. He tried to intimidate Jay Wilson because I think Jay Wilson should have showed him well, he was taping anyway. Um it seemed like he was trying to intimidate Jay Wilson little vacation, which it I don't think it did, but we'll see tomorrow.
No, I think
Um
it's Juicy because Juicy's already planning the Virgin Island trip. I think it shook Juicy up,
oh
and
Lord.
you know what I'm saying? Because he said he's going to go to Virgin Islands, but he was saying because he said the next cruise he don't want no kids on the boat. Well, I'm thinking like, why wouldn't y'all know that ahead of time? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Why would you bring your kid to a YouTube girl?
because it's a cruise for
I wouldn't
kids. You
bring
know they have
mine.
those.
Uh, Cause I
Juicy
might
should
have
have
to
planned
whoop
the
a bitch
cruise
ass,
without
and if I go to
kids.
Hold
jail,
on,
where the
hold on,
kids
hold on,
gonna
hold
be
on,
at?
hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't know how y'all do that thing where y'all talk at the same time and nobody can hear anything. That is drives me crazy. Y'all
Okay,
have
I'm
to
gonna be
I'm
stop
quiet.
saying,
doing
I'm gonna
that.
be
and
quiet.
let me make sure, and I'm a mute. Don't you think if you were planning a cruise, if you wanted an adult cruise only, wouldn't that be thing? Because she's acting like it's against the law to have your kids on a cruise ship. Like it's the person's job that's planning it. Are you planning a family friendly cruise? Or are you planning an adult cruise? That should have been the first thing you thought of, and then eliminate, process of elimination. So I don't think it's the people that have their kids on a cruise. They obviously looking for a family budget friendly cruise. That's what they was there for.
Maybe
They
because you
wasn't there
think
for
like
just
that because you have a kid. Yeah, most of us at this age, we don't have kids, so maybe that's why you think like that.
well, maybe you don't understand the question. If you want an adult friendly
Yeah.
cruise, it's not against the law to go on a cruise. They actually have cruise, which is the one that he's on, geared towards family and budget friendly. That's what he went on. He
I'm
could have
pretty
easily.
sure it's kids on that cruise.
I know it is because he did not plan for an adult only cruise. That's the
Why
reason why
would
I
he?
say.
Because everybody in his accolade is grown as hell. They don't have kids like you.
Am I saying the question wrong? Maybe somebody else can ask it.
Okay. He didn't
I
have to
understand what you're
say.
saying, Uppity.
I understand
I
her
get what
too,
you're
and
saying.
what I'm trying to tell her is everybody that he deals with don't have kids. You get what I'm saying? So why would he have to do that? And any grown person with kids and going on a cruise with a YouTuber, why would you bring your kids?
Now, here's the thing too. Um, and I had talked about this before. They have a Soul Train, which I thought like, are you serious? But they have a Soul Train cruise boat, and they only leave out of Florida. They only do once a year. They go to Saint Martin or whatever, and they do payment plans too. But your first payment plan is like a large amount, and then you pay the rest of it month per month. And I was told by several people that that is the best cruise ship you could ever be on, and that they're shocked that there are so many black people all together in one place in one space, but everybody's getting along and having a good time. They be having singers there performing. A lot of them is from back in the day. Like I know this time they got Boys to Men, whole bunch of other people. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Okay.
they have some of the
That would
original
be
Soul
cool.
Train dancers there, but they only leave out of Florida. That's the only thing.
I have to bring my cane if I go, girl, because I love that.
Yeah, you
I
already
have
know.
to
I
bring
told you my goal is to go on a cruise. Like, but I want to go to like the Seven Islands or maybe even Jamaica. Like, if I want to go, if I could only afford one island, it would be Jamaica. But I want my first cruise to go to all the islands. But like I say, I'm not going on no plane. But I would hope it's a family friendly cruise.
now we opposite because I'm scared of the water and I love water. Trust me, I do. But that's a whole lot of you in the mid girl. I have probably that's my phobia, but I fly anywhere. I really would. I would fly anywhere, and you don't like to fly, but you would take a cruise. But I'm getting there. My daughter trying to get me there so
No,
bad,
I
but
love to fly, me personally.
me too.
I do too.
Do y'all see that poll in the chat?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not flying.
No, I can't. I don't watch the chat, so I don't know.
No, because I put it in there and then I don't know what happened. I'm telling you, this thing is crazy.
I'm on screen now. Let me look. I can see the chat, but let me see if I see the poll.
Let me
Oh,
see.
I see it now. Okay. So I put up a poll and I asked, are you happy that Sean Bradley and Club Chat showed up? I think it shook things up. It made people more interested in it. Not saying that they weren't or they needed any help, but it definitely has made a lot of people glued to every single, live stream or
Mhm.
whatever. I've just been too busy to be
Right.
glued to it all.
I love it. I consider it deep sector gold.
I think he shook it up because now everybody think that Jay Wilson is scared to do what he already had planned, but I don't know. That's just me saying that. I don't
Well,
know.
no. See, this is the thing. Certain events that took place that were
Mm.
for Juicy Cation, it was in areas that even if somebody wanted to come in there and what you want to call it, mess it up or whatever, they wouldn't have
Destroy
access,
it.
destroy it. Yeah. They wouldn't have
Mhm.
access to it because it was in private area, private space and place. See, the thing is, when you book these cruises, if you tell people what your date is and you say, look, we're going to Jamaica and we're going October the 1st and we're leaving out of Baltimore, you simply go to Carnival and look up ships just leaving, you know what I'm saying, that day, and anybody can book, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like you have this certain level of privacy because no, they got to use the code. We'll know who they are. No, anybody can book the trip. I think Shawn is there to be petty in his own way, but I also don't think he came there with intentions to harm anyone in a way of
I
like
don't think that either.
physical
I don't
harm
think that
or anything like that. And I
he
don't
want
think
to see.
Jay Wilson's beef was ever that deep. I think people now are really saying that it's a whole lot more than I feel that it was. Have they been shading each other? Have they been saying things towards each other? Yes, but
All the time.
I've never heard them talking about pulling up or catching flights.
Like
Exactly, but
you said, he
I
ain't
think
threatening to beat James Wilson at James Caldwell ass. He ain't threatening to beat mine.
But
Juicy
I
said,
think Sean Bradley really went to go to see how he can make his better. That's actually what I really feel.
He probably
Like, okay,
did.
yeah.
He
And when
probably
you
I think he
plan
really
something,
did
if
so.
Jay Wilson plans something, it's just like when you go to the hotel and you be like, okay, I want to pay for this conference room for these amount of hours on this day. I don't know if Jay Wilson or I know they good planners. So him and Vivian probably did. Like, look, I got this plan for this date, blah 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 blah, and they just had it. And security. Who the fuck gonna go to jail on a cruise ship? Y'all lying to me.
I think he just went for the gag of it all. And
But
we
y'all
was
know they got a little jail cell at the on a cruise on the boat. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, we know it. The
unless he
barracks.
booked
My
Timothy
daughter told me
Bland.
that. She said, "Mama, yeah, they do." Because I was asking her. She's like, "Mama, yeah, they do. They got a place down at the bottom, um, and they keep them down there until they hit any port." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know
Oh
that."
wow.
Yeah. But I think if he didn't bring Timothy Blaine, he didn't want to fight because that's the only person I think
There ain't
really wants
nobody
to
gonna be
win.
paying to be
Okay.
fighting no motherfucker.
So how about this? When Shawn said club chat, so and so and so and sector, because you know they have different I think it's called sectors or no chapters. He said something like I spoke with Tim Blaine and he agreed to it. Cause I've been gone. What do y'all know what Tim agreed to?
Agree to what?
I
I
have
don't
no
know. That's what I'm
idea.
asking.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Only thing I found strange was he was like, "They go Babe Nation," and it looked like she was at the table with him. But every time he put the camera, like, oh, I don't know if he did it like when she was getting up. But every time he put the camera on her, it was like she was turning away. But he was like, "That's Babe Nation right there. That's Babe Nation." But she would never let her full face get seen on the
I can
camera.
never be labeled to anybody, but
That
not
was
to
the
Okay,
Jay.
lady who was very
lovely.
Me
sarcastic.
either.
Same.
Me
Mm-mm.
either. Mm-mm.
Because I like all people. I could get along with anybody, as long as you get along with me. I can. I mean, if I don't, I know how to walk away. Now, if you follow me, it's a different story. But yeah, I could walk away. I
So
love
yeah.
my
Now,
freedom too much because I know what
can
I could do.
can I say that, and this is no shade, but I humbly agree with if this would have been done the other way around,
Tell
Jay
it.
would be livid, I believe.
Say that again. I missed it.
Meaning, like, if Jay Wilson would have went and booked something the same time as Shawn, I think Shawn would be livid. Jay Wilson is just a person that's very. Some of the worst things have been done to him here on YouTube, and he'll just be like cool and calm, like
Yeah, he
Oh no,
always cool and calm.
Juicy is pissed. Juicy pissed the fuck
Oh
off.
yeah,
But
he
are we
pissed off.
going
You
to
can see
see
it in
it?
his face.
No, we're not going to see nobody's like as much as well. I'm obviously we being third party because I'm not even able to catch up with everybody live. So I'm more watching
Oh,
people.
let me rethink that. Let me
But I
rethink
know
that.
when everybody get home, we're gonna know the
You
truth.
know what?
That's
I
Right.
don't. I don't think Jay Wilson is pissed. Jay Wilson, like I did this thing, and this I'm thinking about him right now. Oh, I did my vacation, and we had a whole bunch of people from different chats and to come and be on my. He probably
like
eating
I
this
think.
shit
Well,
up.
maybe he feel like his moment is being stolen because
It's
Juicy
not
like
Do
being
you think
stolen;
his
it's
moment
being
was stolen? Because
enhanced.
I feel like it was stolen.
I do too, and I think he feels that way too because the way he talks in
I
his life,
think I
he was
think
like,
he gonna get clout
"Lovely,
off of
let us
this.
we finish our statements,
Okay,
please."
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I the only reason why I don't think Juicy is not pissed is because he said, "Oh, it's my vacation," but he keeps saying like my this and my that because he wants to emphasize like this was his shit, but now it's not no longer being thought of as Juicy and the Rider Live. It's more about the surroundings, and I'm mute because I'm thinking his moment was stolen, and that's what he's really mad about overall.
Maybe so, but I think he like, oh, if these people had to come and do this and that, that make him feel like a superstar. That's what I think of it is. I don't know how he think of it, but yeah, he looked like a superstar because if you have to come on his vacation, I mean his juicy cation just to do this, he the man. If you ask me, he got the
Well, they
upper hand
tried to
right about now.
downplay the juicycation. They was calling it cruisercation. So they were always trying to throw shade at his cruise.
And because Miss Cruiser, they
I
said
think
she
he
filled out.
succeeded what he planned out to do. I think he did everything right. And guess what? They just making him look more lovely to me.
Okay,
Because
but the reason why they was calling it cruisification because they saying that a lot of people wasn't filling up them rooms. That in order for them rooms to be filled up, so he can get free room and board. So Miss Cruiser filled up the empty seats, and that's why he's looking a little
wait
out
a
of
minute.
because yeah, because he didn't invite Miss Cruiser to the meet and greet. And I thought that was wrong. If she filled up them
That was
rooms, and
shade.
yes,
Wait a
so he
minute.
definitely
Wait a minute.
is.
Wait a minute. If you think about it, all them rooms that needed to be filled, is she one of the spies that filled
No,
the room with all
no, no.
club chat?
she gave him people to fill the rooms because she goes on cruise ships and
That's what she said. That's what she said. But if you really
and
think about it,
he admitted it.
okay.
Yeah. But I thought it was shady him not letting her go to the meet and greet. Like she was outside of the club, like one of the people, like you know how people walk by on the red carpet. That's how he had her. Like
It's some
that was
sneaky people in this world. It's some very sneaky people in this world. And I'm here to tell you because I done lived here long enough and got burnt too many times. Oh,
But if I
hey,
feel you that's sneaky, I ain't gonna let you help me with my operation.
yeah, you side eye the people that's super nice to you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he
Hold on,
took the
y'all.
head.
What's going on? What's going on with Ness and Pizarro? Is this something new or is it the same old, same old?
It's nothing new with Nessa Pizarro. It's this heat and that's with a new play. I don't know what is going on. Everybody's
Oh, I mean,
confused.
because I saw her title saying PSA, whatever happens to me, Pizarro and this heat are responsible.
What?
Yeah, so
Oh,
I was
That's
thinking,
because
oh, I can tell you this much. I read it to she look on piece of Shuddy, look on piece of wall. Apparently, I don't know if this heat or she said she don't got an email. So this heat sent piece of message stating like the more you keep lying on me and talking shit about me, the more the worse it's gonna get for Ness.
yeah, basically
Wow.
she trying to put this heat is trying to put uh um Pizarro in the mix, her and Ness. And
Mm-hmm.
I think
yeah,
because
somebody else had also told me to go check out some receipts on Reed's wall. But like I said, I've been too busy to do any of that. Let me say to Liberia,
Oh,
Rose,
yeah,
I thank
Venus O. Oh, can I give you this tea
hold
since
on
you
one
have the
second.
tea?
Wait 1 minute. Wait a minute.
Venus
I got
O.
to
I'm
thank my
sorry, these people
hold up. I got to
downstairs
thank my
banging
people.
tonight.
Okay. Gotta thank my supporter. Liberia Rose, thank you so much for the super chat. You said the roller lives, planned beautiful exclusive events with the cruise. Club chat had fun as well. Everybody won. That's the way I see it. I agree. And I thank you for putting a color on it in the name of Jay Wilson. So I'm going to take Uppity off. Tell us about this tea. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to end up closing out because I got to get up early in the morning. And then that way we can go to Nessa's and see what's going on because it looked like she's looking inside of an email or something. I don't know.
I'm about to drop down. Thank you
Okay,
for
you
having
don't
me.
no, just stay here, lovely. We about to go.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna close the show. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, what were you saying, Uppity?
Oh yeah. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Just like what was you talking
You
about?
said you was gonna spill some tea.
I
About
know.
DBSO. We
Oh
want to hear
yeah.
this.
Yeah. Because you said this Reed Wall. So
Okay.
apparently Demus O had contacted VS asking her some help with doxing Trish or and complaining about Trish and I'm guessing somebody else because a part of the message was cut off. And VS basically told her, nope, I got my own problems. Go to them trolls who ask you kiss or something like that and leave me alone. So Demus
Uh-oh.
is still being messy behind the screens while
Girl,
playing victim on
that's why
camera.
Now
And
you
that
try
is
VS
to
some tea he
played her.
need hit. If that's you know what I mean. That's a lot.
that is a lot because she wonder why people come after her because she be doing messy shit like this.
Right.
If she don't wonder, she knows what she's doing, but she feel like she should be able to do it and get away with it.
Girl, I wish I would be behind the scenes trying to find out y'all information. I got my
Yeah,
own
and
shit.
she went to VS of all people. So VS still got her dirty laundry episodes going. That's how she said. You may have stopped, but she just
Well, we all
started.
know where dirty laundry originated from.
Yeah,
This is
we
the
know,
whole
we know.
Lord Jesus.
information, man. So good night. So um mm,
That's a
Yeah, but
shame.
if this is
one
going
thing
on,
I
I'll
had
be in
to
the
write down
clouds
now.
because I've been waiting to hear this.
So Voodoo, I also wanted to ask, would you be willing to either join the cooking contest or be a judge for the November 19th show?
I will be a judge.
A judge. Okay, so I'm gonna add you on my list. This is what we're gonna do. We're going to go in a row like this. And then as we do it, I'm going to take you down. And Uppity, thank you for agreeing as well. Uppity, is there anything that you would like to say in closing to the people in the chat, to your supporters, to whomever? What are your final parting words?
Well, I would like to say thank you, Miss Shirley, for having me on your panel. I had a great time. Thank you to my co-hosts who helped make it an even better time. And thank you to the people in the chat and mods for helping it go smoothly. And I wish you all a good night, and I'll be in the YouTube streets.
Yes, we're gonna go over to Nest Place and find out what's going on.
And Uppity, don't be in the clouds. Come drop down in Nest's chat, girl. It ain't that deep.
Now you know you
It ain't that deep, girl.
You want Uppity to get cussed out and blocked? That's what it
Right.
sounds like.
Right.
No, I would. Not when I'm over there. We ain't about to do that.
Okay.
No, but that's what we're gonna do. We're going up in there like they look how they said club chat is like a unit and they all stomping around together. That's what they said. Now that's how we're
Tell
gonna
Nest free me from the block list.
Tell
Nest free me from the block list.
I'll type it over there for you. So I'm gonna take you down. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
And also for hanging out tonight.
Anytime.
And now we're gonna go to Lovely Love. I always go around. It went the other way, but anyway.
Okay.
Is there anything that you want to say before leaving out? Anything you want to let people know? Any shows you're about to be a part of? Any collaborations? Anything that we need to be on the lookout for?
Well, I'm gonna be on Ness, her Halloween theme. I'm gonna be on hers. November 15th. Not November, I'm tripping. October 15th. Y'all better come and look out. Look, Lovely on what is her scary, sexy walk or something like that. I'm gonna be into that. Of course, I'm gonna be in Miss Edge Hutchinson. But thanks to everybody. Lovely gonna be lovely. And you know what? We're gonna have a lovely holiday season. Don't let nobody bring you down. Keep your head up and keep it moving. And I thank you.
Thank you for coming up here. And I want to add something to what Lovely just said. These holidays are very difficult for a lot of people who have lost family members. It is a very depressing time of the year. So I think, and this is what we were talking about earlier today, these contests also help to keep people's mind off of these times, in December where it may be your first year or whatever without your mom or your dad or your child or whatever. So I see it as a good thing. So Voodoo, anything you want to say before departing off? I'm excited about you being a judge. I'll give you more information as we're going, and that'll be for the second show. But anything you want to say to the audience before we leave? As a subscriber, what is it that you could say to content creators if there's one thing that you could say from the eyes of a subscriber that you feel like content creators don't hear or don't get a chance to hear?
I think that if you're doing a challenge, I think organization is everything. I need people to be organized, and I need people to not play favoritism, because I feel like there's a lot of favoritism that being participating in these challenges. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's one of the things.
It's like who's popular and who you like. It shouldn't be about that, in my opinion.
Right. I agree with that. And that's why I've been working so hard to change some things around and try my best to make it as unbiased as possible. And people have to just take their feelings out of it and do it for the sector and the culture. So I'm going to go ahead and play some music. If any one of my moderators could drop the link to Nessa's live in the chat, I would appreciate it. Thank you for coming up, Voodoo. I'm going to let you down. I am going to play some music. I love you guys. I thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. And I will see you guys. I don't even know if I'm going to come through tomorrow unless something juicy happens, because I have so much to do and I still need to move around tonight and get prepared for the morning, because I have a long day prepared for me tomorrow. So where are we? let's go ahead and leave out with fantasy. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, go light a lie. Me, I know the lie, oh. Not only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you, they my head, oh. Only you, they my head, oh. See, now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy, yeah. Going on inside? Is this reality? Oh yeah, cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man, oh, nah, nah, nah. But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Oh yeah, cause not only you, they my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you too fine, me, I know the lie, oh. See now only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the lie, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh. Only you, they my head, only you, they my head, oh. See now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the lie, oh. My fantasy. See now only you, they my head, only you, they my head, oh. See now you, they cause confusion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh. I know the lie. Only you, they my head, oh. Yeah, only you, they my head, oh. See now you, they cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, oh. My fantasy.